Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 where I'm going to fly around Brazil. But first, before I do that, to check out World Update 19, let's take a quick look at the marketplace, which is sort of here, but also very much not here. Basically, they've got a marketplace, but all it's got is the default stuff. I mean, it's got Asobo stuff, but not even all Asobo stuff. It's interesting that they've got ratings for these. I guess, yeah. Anyway, but it's got nothing third party. In fact, it doesn't even have all of the Asobo stuff because there are, for instance, Aviator pack planes that aren't here that I also don't have. So it just has the ones I own, but there are actually ones that are Asobo planes that I don't own, obviously. I'm not a completionist like that, thankfully. So there's a marketplace but doesn't have stuff, is the current situation that we have right now. But alright, that's where we're at on the marketplace. Let's take a look at Brazil. Now, we are here in Flight Sim 2024, so it's hard to find the points of interest. As I mentioned in my Flight Sim 2020 video, the map here is just not so great. Are there points of interest here? Yes, there is. This one right there. But if I don't zoom in any closer than this, it's hard to see it. So we're going to have to do some planning. Now, I had an idea, and that idea was to have ChatGPT create a treasure hunt for us. And so first I asked it what kinds of treasures could there be in Brazil, and then I told it to construct a treasure hunt based on one of those treasures. And so it concocted a lost treasure of Emperor Pedro II. And the story set up, quoting ChatGPT here, when Emperor Pedro II was overthrown in 1889, he was exiled to Europe. I think it was actually a little bit before 1889, but it is ChatGPT. And we don't care about facts, it's just the treasure hunt. And it's all made up anyway. However, before leaving, loyalists secretly hid part of the imperial treasury. That's not how I would set it up. I would say that Emperor Pedro II's, the crown and all that stuff got put into Brazilian museums. That was all properly done, all the crown jewels and everything. But he could have stashed some stuff away just in case, but he wasn't able to take it out of the country when he left, so he would have to have had somebody else take it out of the country for him, and that stuff was not actually taken out of the country, so it was left behind, and so that's the lost treasure of Emperor Pedro II like that, instead of the imperial treasury. So we'll say that that's the situation, that there is this treasure that Pedro II had stashed away and had not been able to retrieve when he fled to Europe. The treasure's final location remains a mystery, but a series of historical clues suggest that it was moved in secrecy throughout Brazil, Guyana, and French Guiana. I wanted a multi-country thing. So, hello, JM Studios. You're working on a resume. That's tough. Okay. So, we are going to go on this treasure hunt, and it starts off at Petropolis in Brazil. Because Petropolis was Pedro II's summer residence before he went into exile. So Petropolis is on the outskirts of Rio de Janeiro, which is a nice place to go. That'd be nice. But I figure I should start out somewhere else and then go to Petropolis. It doesn't even have Petropolis here, does it? Oh no, there it is. Petropolis is there. So that was Pedro II, the final emperor, I guess, of Brazil, his summer home. But if I start out there, we're going to miss Sao Paulo and a few other places. So I think I should start south and head to the starting location. And then after Petropolis, once we get to Petropolis, we'll discover the clue there, and that will tell us where to go next. That is the idea. So, I am flying the Boeing 247, which is sort of classic and very difficult to deal with. And I'm going to start at Porto Alegre so we can see what's where. And El Dorado Airport. Well, that's appropriate for, but it's only grass. El Dorado do Sul, that's gravel and 5,000 feet. I'll take that. But starting at El Dorado Airport is very appropriate for a treasure hunt. So we're ultimately going to go from Porto Alegre to Rio de Janeiro. But I don't know if I'll complete that in this stream. And actually we want to head to Petropolis, but I don't know if there's a helipad there and a helipad there, but no airport. So we're going to... That's as close as we can get, but that's 589 feet of grass, which is not enough for this plane. So we're going to head in. Let's be discreet. Rosa Branca doesn't seem to actually... Okay, it doesn't seem to have anything there. Recanto, why does it not show the runways? Maybe if I said arrival? No, it's still not showing the runways. It's just a helipad. Okay. Why doesn't it has the regular icon instead of the helipad icon though? Okay. There. And also for some reason it doesn't show me the time or the distance or the fuel consumption, but we need to figure out what sites we can see along the way here, and then that'll let us enjoy the world update. And once we arrive at Rio de Janeiro, I'll try and get a helicopter up to Petropolis to see the clue. Oh, there's another one there. Gosh, it's hard. No, I wanted to do them in the opposite order. Okay. Gotta stay zoomed along the route. Oh no, it goes through the mountain. How do I change the altitude on the flight plans in Flight Sim 2024? I don't even... I mean, I knew how to do that in Flight Sim 2020, but I don't know how to do that in Flight Sim 2024. I'm just taking a look along the flight route and for any of the points of interest. And I actually want to start it up as well. So let's... That seems like a good place to start. Oh, I got rid of those. Stadium, arena. Okay, fine. Well, there's one. Florianopolis. Something hiding out here, is there? Okay. Well, that's Sao Paulo. There's gotta be stuff there. Alright. Let's see. Right. Planetario. Museum. Another planetarium. Not really a planetarium, it's probably an observatory. Oh, that's a palace. That, oh, I really didn't want it to do that. Okay. Add? Maybe there's two things there. Oh, Flight Sim 2024. When are you going to get better? Well, there's a meditation center there. Well, count me curious. Going to try once again to scan around to see if there's anything else. Heck, they put a meditation center. Who knows? Well, there are this just helipads. Lots of helipads. Surprised I haven't seen any lighthouses. Those are usually favorite. Joinville. Oh. Helipads. Well, I'm gonna put a waypoint at Joinville just so that... Oh no! No! That is not how I wanted that. Okay, forget it. I'll just manually figure that out. Okay, anything between Sao Paulo and Rio? Well, let's get some of the stuff at Rio. Christ the Redeemer is not new. We totally had that before. Sugarloaf Mountain. Do you have to do that, game? I've already added it. No, it's gone all pear-shaped. It still wants to add it. Okay, it's because it's not adding the point of interest, it's sort of adding a point off the side. Come on. Come on, game. Okay. Well, something's happened. Alright. Alright. We're gonna do that. Okay. Let me save the flight. Well, I'm in the middle of somewhere there, huh? Okay, that's good. At least it names the waypoints properly. Oop. Okay, Brazil 1. This is so I can use the little nav map and in little nav map see what everything is called, which would be helpful. So opening it in little nav map. Nope, I can't. It doesn't accept this flight plan. Okay, I'm gonna do this the hard way. I'm going to write down the locations so I know what they are. But apparently the .pln flight plans for that come out of Flight Sim 2024 aren't openable by little nav map. So Beira Rio Stadium. Arena do... I swear I'm gonna try and use an app to learn Portuguese during this flight so that I can eventually pronounce things properly. Hopefully. Can't see which planetario that is, but... Carmo Planetarium. Neo Kremika Arena. Kadampa Meditation Center. Olympic Stadium. I don't know what's after Metropolitan there. Metropolitan Cat. I think that's it. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see how this goes. We will want more daylight. If enough people show up, I'll do a trivia game such that whoever wins the trivia game can decide where I fly next time. I'll start with the shiny TWA livery and eventually use the not so shiny TWA livery. I don't know why in Flight Sim 2024 it starts with this sound. It won't be constant like this, thankfully. But for now, it's here. Have some passengers. I'd like them on this side, perhaps. Okay. That is loud. Is there... Wonder what exactly the category for that is. Is that an engine sound? Aircraft miscellaneous. I don't know. Guess it's an aircraft. Is that softer? Not sure. Well, they're busy loading stuff up. So I'm gonna put on some music. And we need a music credit. wait till engines start. I don't want to have extra discharge of power. Okay, they seem to be done. Okay, one engine on. Okay, both engines are on. Now, can I get that sound off? I'm sure eventually. Hello, Safefish, how's it going? No more wheel chocks. We are flying in Brazil. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that mod. No, this is a Boeing 247. A lot like an Electra. I think broadly the same Wasp engines, really. But Boeing. Those trees are awful close to that taxiway. There's gotta be a way to stop the sound. I don't know what it is yet, but I think there is a way. But we're at Porto Alegre in Brazil. Oop, that turn wasn't great. I could probably take off from the taxiway, but... Track IR would have been good for a tail dragger. Eek. Okay, taking off. Not necessarily on the runway. Eek. We're somewhere here. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, finally that sound is over. Something to do with the landing gear, maybe. Alright. On to our first location. Boy, does everything look better here. Compared to flights in 2020, it does look better. This is very sort of Indiana Jones kind of plane, that's why I picked it. It feels like we're on an adventure kind of thing. there's a not so shiny version of this livery, and eventually we'll use the not shiny one. It's a bit loud. Oh, it got softer. Hold on though. I think we should turn it down overall. Doesn't seem like it's been turned down that much, but okay, now it has. Just don't want to lose my hearing. But right here, this looks great. Sort of a bit of a sepia tone overall and very classic. So, who plays in Beira Rio Stadium? Estadio Beira Rio. Riverside Stadium. Those two. It was a venue used for the 2014 World Cup. Home stadium for Sport Club Internacional. Inter de Porto Alegre, or simply Inter. Well, that's our first location. I think I see it over there. But that was not a trivia question. I was just trying to figure that out. It's not meant to be trivia. If we want trivia, we can do trivia, but it's a little bit early for trivia. And rivers have more proper color in 2024. I don't know which cities are photogrammetry cities right now, unfortunately. That's something I didn't get. Hello, Pekka. How's it going? We're flying by the stadium. We're in Porto Alegre, Brazil. And like, it's a 19 gigabyte update in most of its stadiums. No, maybe. Everything's fine. Very good. I'm doing fine. Whoa, wait. There was a weird mound just now right there, and then it deflated. Did you see that? Huh. I didn't know that sort of thing could happen. Deflating mounds. Porto Alegre, everyone. Next is Arena do Grêmio. I clearly have not learned Portuguese yet. Let's see. Multi-use stadium? Yeah, no kidding. Home stadium of Grêmio Football Porto Alegrense. I guess it's over there. Arena de Grêmio, yes it is. It says right on the side there. I just started. This was the starting city. Porto Alegre. So I haven't done any language stuff yet. Or trivia. We're just at the start, and then we have all that for today. I don't know how far I'll get because flight planning and flights in 2024 is not great. It didn't tell me how long the flight was. And I couldn't export the flight plan to Little Nav Map. Little Nav Map did not accept the flight plan for flights in 2024 even though it's a .pln kind of file. Good. Well, it looks good. I mean, definitely the city looks really nice, right? And it looks a lot better than flights in 2020. It's just that flight planning needs some work and the map sucks. I don't know if it says here. Oh, I don't know what it did there. No, that's fine. So we passed the arena, and then the next point that we've got is 199 nautical miles away, or about a little bit more than an hour. So we can do other activities, and then there's another long slog. We'll see how long it takes, I don't know. Maybe I'll get to Rio today, maybe not. Maybe it'll only be Sao Paulo. And we'll climb a bit. So, let me see about you talk. I'll sort of scrunch it up in the corner. Maybe it should be in the bottom corner, so you can see out the window. Let's see. that's the best arrangement. All right, let's learn Portuguese. How does it look in the external view? Oh, well, okay, maybe I should put it in the upper corner. Yeah, maybe that's best. Okay, Portuguese. Now that we're here in Brazil, let's see about Portuguese while also trying to keep the plane on course and not having it overheat. Very important. Alright, free starter words. Let's see. So, Utaka's app. I got these from Humble Bundle. It was a bundle. I hope they don't mind, but obviously actually using the app is the only way to learn properly from it, so featuring it like this I don't think will be any harm to Utalk. It will just be free promotion, so they shouldn't complain. One hopes. Okay.
Queria café, por favor. Não sei. WC. Homens. Por favor.
Por favor, I can get.
Não sei.
That's
Não
that one.
sei.
Now
Sim.
sai. I don't know, I suppose.
Desculpe. Queria café, por favor. A conta, por favor.
Sim.
It's not it's
Obrigada. Socorro. Olá. Não. Olá.
Hola. Oh, that's
Olá.
Sim. Estou com fome. A conta,
Let me stop the music.
por favor. Por favor. O multibanco. A conta, por favor.
Is that
A
one?
conta, por favor.
A conta.
Sim.
For the
Sim.
bill, I suppose.
WC, senhoras. O leite. Obrigada. O leite.
Oh gosh, I wasn't paying good enough attention.
Sim.
No, that's
Now.
O leite.
that's milk.
Sim.
O leite. And O is oo.
2. A água. Estou com fome. O que é isto? 2.
That's two. Deutsch.
2.
Deutsch.
Sim.
Not dos. Deutsch.
O multibanco. O autocarro. 2. Adeus.
There's a sh sound in
Adeus.
a lot of times. Adios.
Adeus.
Adios.
Sim. O que é isto? A conta, por favor. Onde? Queria café, por favor. Onde?
Does it sound like German? I don't know. I was doing German. It doesn't sound like German to me. Is that where or what?
Onde?
Onde.
Sim.
Onde is where?
2. O autocarro. O carro. Obrigada. Obrigada.
Obrigada. Obrigada is what they're saying here.
Obrigada.
Is thank you,
Sim.
I guess.
O carro. O multibanco. O leite. O carro.
German in German sounds like two in Portuguese. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Deutsch. Deutsch and Deutsch. Deutsch. Oh, carro. Well, that's a car.
O carro.
Ooh, car.
Sim.
Not O. Ooh. O is ooh.
Parabéns.
A rocket. Very appropriate. Whatever those are for, I have no idea. Okay, well, let's go back here. Well, let's try whatever the hard game is.
Estou com fome.
Estou com fome? I probably should have reviewed all the words for this section first. Well, we know that that's not the coffee or the bus, and probably not 10, so it's either that or that.
Estou com fome.
Sim.
So that I'm hungry.
Queria café, por favor.
Queria café, por favor.
Sim. Adeus.
Adios.
Adeus.
Sim. O autocarro.
O autocarro.
Sim.
That sound
Olá.
is gonna be tough. Are you Ola?
Olá.
Sim. Não sei.
I think that was I don't know, right?
Não sei.
No sign.
Sim.
Hold on a sec. Okay.
Por favor.
Please.
Por favor.
Sim. Leite.
That's
O
milk.
leite.
Sim. WC. Homens.
That is the bathroom, male bathroom.
WC Homens.
WC. It sounds like WC to me. I'll have to see it written out.
WC Senhoras.
WC. Senhoras.
It really sounds
Sim.
like WC.
O que é isto?
That one?
O que é isto?
Sim. Estou com fome.
That's that one?
Estou com fome.
I'm
Sim.
hungry.
Não.
Now? That's water?
A água.
No, obviously not. Now? No,
No.
no, this is
Now.
now.
Sim. O autocarro.
Well, that's bus.
O autocarro.
Sim. Socorro.
I guess that's help.
Socorro!
Sim.
Okay.
Estou com fome.
That's hungry.
Estou com fome.
Sim. Não.
No.
Não.
Sim.
Now.
Sim.
That's yes.
Sim.
Sim. Não sei.
I don't know.
Não sei.
Sim. 10.
I guess that's that
Não
one.
compreendo.
No, no, no.
Não.
I don't understand is that one.
10.
That's 3?
3.
Não.
Dej
10.
is
10.
10.
Sim.
Trej is 3 and then Dej is 10. That's one.
Sim. 3.
Finally.
3.
Sim.
O leite.
Okay, that's milk.
O leite.
Sim. Onde?
Can you say that again?
Onde?
Und? Was that where?
Onde?
Yeah.
Sim. O que é isto?
That's that
O
one.
que é isto?
Sim.
I'll have to see that one written down. I
Sim.
don't get it. That's yes.
Sim.
Sim. Olá.
Hello.
Olá.
Sim. WC Homens.
That's the
WC. Homens.
Sim.
that's the
água.
restroom. Apparently, restroom is WC.
A água.
Sim. Não compreendo.
I don't
Não
understand.
compreendo.
Sim.
Parabéns.
Okay, so what I want is the list of them. If I can manage that. Nope, has it gotten hung up? Well, it better have saved my progress. I'm just gotta restart it. Let's take a look outside here. We're a little bit off to the side from where I'm supposed to be. Mainly trying to avoid mountains. I guess it's getting to be fall in South America. Hello, Sean. We're flying from Porto Alegre to Sao Paulo here in the Boeing 247, shiny version. I will also be doing some Portuguese along the way. Because I've got this UTalk app and I might as well use it. So, Portuguese. Learn some language along the way. You're gonna have a thunderstorm on Sunday. Well, you're sure forewarned about that. Best to have it on the weekend unless you work weekends, I suppose. So we were on starter words, and the words that we were looking at so far.
Olá.
Hola. Hello.
Sim.
Interesting. I thought they were saying si for yes, but it's actually sim.
Não.
Now for no.
Por favor.
Por favor. For please.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. For thank you. I think maybe if it's a woman, it's obrigada. I don't know where it's obrigada and where it's obrigado.
Queria café, por favor.
Queria café, por favor.
Queria café, por favor, is I'd like coffee, please. In June, hurricane season is gonna start up again? Yeah, well, fortunately not something I have to worry about, but I guess we can fly through some flight sim.
Leite.
Leite, milk.
Autocarro.
Autocarro is a bus.
Carro.
Carro. So
Autocarro.
autocarro is a bus, and then
Carro.
carro is a car.
Desculpe.
What?
Desculpe.
Dush.
Desculpe.
Dushkupo. It sounds like douche instead of dis. Dushkupo. Dishkupo.
Desculpe.
Culpo.
Não compreendo.
Now comprehend.
WC.
Oh, it is
Senhor.
WC. I was just joking that it was WC, but it actually is WC. So the toilet, the restroom is WC. Senoras.
WC, senhoras.
Senoras. They for the last S, it's an SH sound. WC Senoras.
WC. Homens.
WC Homens.
Multibanco.
The cash machine ATM is a multibanco. Multibanco.
Adeus.
Adios.
Dois.
Dois.
Três.
Três.
10.
Dez.
Onde?
Onde?
Não sei.
Now say. Or I don't know.
Estou com fome.
Estou com fome.
Estou com fome. Fome?
Estou com fome.
Fome. fome. I'm hungry. I don't know which part is hungry, but I'm guessing fome. Fome. Because esto looks like the conjugation of the verb to be.
O que é isto?
O que é isto?
O que é isto?
O que é isto? O que é isto?
A conta, por favor.
A conta, por favor. Oh, we're getting some fluctuations here. Don't need to climb anymore, I don't think. Hello, sheeps. How's it going? Brazil is gonna have a thunderstorm tomorrow. Well, that could be fun, but Brazil is big. Which part of Brazil? Is it all of Brazil has a thunderstorm? A conta, por favor.
Socorro!
Socorro! Apparently. All of Brazil. One big thunderstorm. Well, we'll have to see that. Those are common in the southern hemisphere? If you say so. I don't really pay attention to southern hemisphere weather that much. Okay.
A água.
Agua. That's easy. Madagascar's gonna have a thunderstorm? Fall weather. Well, I mean, you know, it is fall down there. Okay, so those were the words in this section. Let's go to a different section, though. It's a big world. I haven't done all the games in that, but let's go to first words. I'll do the phrase practice first, and then we'll do the stuff. Well, I mean, they've got some serious clouds right now here. Presumably this is correct. And
Olá.
the wind is knocking us about. Hola.
Sim.
Sim.
Sim, por favor.
Sim, por favor.
Não.
Now.
Não, obrigado.
Now, obrigado.
Por favor.
Por favor, actually.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. Oh, yes.
Muito obrigada.
Okay.
Muito obrigado.
Muito. It sounds like a two instead of a toe. Muito obrigado. And I guess the woman says obrigada.
De nada.
De nada. You're welcome. It's nothing, obviously, is what that means.
Dois.
Dois.
Três.
Três.
Queria café, por favor.
This is Portuguese, yeah. Queria café, por favor.
Queria café, por favor.
Queria. Queria.
Queria café, por favor.
Queria café, por favor. Por favor.
Duas cervejas, por favor.
Duas cervejas, por favor.
Duas cervejas, por favor.
Duas cervejas, por favor. There's a lot of shh going on in there.
O autocarro.
Autocarro.
O carro.
Carro.
O táxi.
I like the simple ones. Taxi.
O comboio.
Comboio. Huh. I wonder how that one came about.
A estação de comboios.
Estação de comboios.
A estação de comboios.
De comboios. Estação de comboios.
A estação de comboios.
But the lady and the guys say it differently.
A estação de comboios.
Estação de comboios.
O aeroporto.
O aeroporto.
O hotel.
O hotel.
O passaporte.
O passaporte.
O telefone.
O telefone.
Desculpe.
Desculpe.
Que horas são?
What?
Que horas são?
Thank you for saying it slower. Que horas são?
Que horas são?
Que horas são? What time is it?
Importa-se de repetir, por favor.
Importa-se de repetir, por favor.
Importa-se de repetir, por favor?
Wow, she really contracts it quite a lot. Importa-se de repetir, por favor.
Importa-se de repetir, por favor.
Importa-se de repetir, por favor.
Fale mais devagar, por favor.
Ok.
Fale mais devagar, por favor.
Fala mais devagar, por favor. Are thunderstorms the most dangerous storms? No. Probably some sort of huge radiation. I'm a sci-fi guy. I mean, radiation storms are the most dangerous storms. I've been in Fallout. They're very dangerous. I don't like radiation storms. Lightning storms, brush fire. Yeah. I mean, it depends on dangerous to whom, I suppose.
Não compreendo.
Now compreendo.
Desculpe.
Desculpa.
Onde fica a casa de banho?
Oh, hey, what happened to calling toilets WC, huh? That was so much simpler.
Onde fica a casa de banho?
Onde fica a casa de banho?
Onde fica a casa de banho?
Onde fica a casa de banho? I mean, this is the most important thing you have to learn in every language, right? Where are toilets? Onde fica a casa de banho?
Onde fica a casa de banho?
Banho. Onde fica a casa de banho? Banho.
WC, senhoras.
Let's see, for some reason, ladies' toilet becomes WC senhoras.
WC homens.
WC homens. Tropical storm in Madagascar. Well, there are storm hunter peoples. There are storm enthusiasts.
Onde fica a praia?
Onde fica? Well, onde fica seems to be a where is thing. Onde fica a praia?
Onde fica a praia?
Praia. Okay.
Onde fica o banco?
Onde fica o banco? And O is U. So,
Onde fica a casa de banho?
Onde fica o banco?
banco.
Quanto é que isto custa?
Custa. Custa is cost. Quanto
Quanto é que isto custa?
Quanto é
Quanto é que isto custa?
custo custa? Quanto é custo custa?
Quanto é que isto custa?
Quanto é they both seem to smush up the isto. Custo custa.
Quanto
Custa?
é que isto custa?
Custa. Quanto é custo custa?
Quanto é que isto custa?
Ok.
Cartão de crédito.
O cartão de crédito.
O cartão de crédito.
Cartão de crédito.
O multibanco.
O multibanco.
Adeus.
Adiós.
Paracetamol.
Everybody likes paracetamol.
As chaves.
As chaves.
O mapa.
O mapa.
Esquerda.
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 Direita.
Direita. Wow, the right. That's easy enough to remember. I don't know about this one.
Esquerda.
Esquerda.
Direita.
Direita is fair enough. We can do that. paracetamol, yeah. Apparently, the UTalk app really likes paracetamol in particular, which is I think it's ibuprofen. It's just Advil.
Desculpe. Muito obrigado. 2 cervejas, por favor. Fale mais devagar, por favor. Desculpe. Desculpe.
Sim.
Excuse me. Desculpa.
Obrigada. WC, senhoras.
Get a lot of headaches. Well,
De
after a
nada.
flight, you know
Importa-se de repetir,
that
por favor?
happens.
De nada. De nada.
Sim.
It's nothing, or you're welcome.
Não. As chaves. O mapa. Sim. As chaves.
That was the map, right?
O mapa.
No, that's
No.
map. No, that's
As
keys.
chaves.
Sim,
Chaves is keys, apparently.
o multibanco. 2 cervejas, por favor. Não, obrigada. Paracetamol.
There it is.
Não, obrigada.
No, thank you.
Não, obrigada.
Sim.
It's raining over here. It is raining in the flight.
A estação de comboios. De nada. Direito.
Yes, the World
Não
Update is
compreendo.
available for both flight sims. Though in Flight
Direita.
Sim 2020, you will have to download it through the marketplace, and it's 19 gigabytes. In Flight Sim 2024, it's streamed. You can't even download it. You don't have a choice. So that's the difference. So make sure you have drive space if you want to download World Update 19. Now you have to go switch to an alternate account? Why? So we're headed from Porto Alegre to Sao Paulo. Headed to this point, Ercilio Luz first, and then that's Sao Paulo, and then there's Rio de Janeiro. Teresina City. Well, I'm on this flight for now. I'll try and get to it if I can. Let me look up where exactly it is. Teresina City. Oh, that's in the north. Well, after this flight, I can try it if you're still around. Alright. Because you can't use your primary Google account that has your actual name stuck as a profile name. You don't want to dox yourself. Oh, okay, well, yeah. Well, that's not my fault. The ground does look pretty good around here. Yes, the trees have collision. Well, the trees that aren't added by the Bijan Hibashi tree pack have collision. As far as the ones that are added by the Bijan Hibashi tree pack, I'm not sure. This plane is the Boeing 247. It's from Wing 42. It's just a Flight Sim 2020 plane, and it seems to work in here. So, yep, ground textures in this neighborhood. Let me continue with the Portuguese in the upper corner there. So the right.
Direita.
Flying low here.
Sim. Esquerda. Não. O táxi. O hotel. Esquerda.
I guess that's left.
Esquerda.
Sim.
Partnership with Embraer to advertise the
Telefone.
Praetor 600 in the
Onde
game.
fica
Oh, I don't know
o
much about
banco?
that.
O autocarro. Não. O telefone.
Telephone, I know.
O telefone.
Sim.
That's straightforward.
Quanto é que isto custa? Importa-se de repetir, por favor? Obrigada. O mapa. Obrigada.
Well, that's thank you.
Obrigada.
It's definitely raining. I don't think I have windshield wipers. So, yeah.
Sim. Sim. A estação de comboios. Muito obrigado. Onde fica a casa de banho? Onde fica a casa de banho?
Yeah, there's no distinguishing Portuguese just for Brazil, unfortunately, in this app. It's just Portuguese, so it's Portuguese, I'm sure. But, you know, what can I do? What did he say again? Oh, that's the toilet.
Onde fica a casa de banho?
Sim.
It's as
Não
close as I could get.
compreendo. O carro.
Still no news from the Cape on a hard date for whatever launch you're
Taxi.
talking about. Okay,
O carro.
okay. Oh, no, that's a taxi.
No.
O carro. O carro.
Sim.
He's not at liberty to say which one.
Parabéns.
Not enough points. Tiny sliver of Portuguese. Okay, hard game.
Dois.
2.
Sim. WC. Senhoras.
WC, senhoras.
Sim. O passaporte.
O passaporte.
Sim. O autocarro.
O autocarro.
Sim.
So what's the difference in the accent?
A
incidentally,
estação de comboios.
if it can be described. Oh, I did not hear what he said.
A estação de comboios.
That's the
A
train station?
estação de comboios.
Sim. 2 cervejas, por favor.
2 cervejas, por favor.
Sim. Adeus.
Adeus.
Sim. Direita.
Direita.
Sim. Onde
Blue Origin
fica
ship was
a
back at
praia?
port with some newfangled attachment. Oh dear.
Onde fica a praia?
Guess that's that
Onde
one.
fica a praia?
Sim.
American English and British English?
O mapa.
I mean, and then there's British English and other British English. It's like there'll be many dialects within Britain.
O mapa.
Well, that's
O
fine.
mapa.
Sim. Quanto é que isto custa?
Custa is cost.
Quanto é que isto custa?
Sim. O hotel.
O hotel.
Sim. Que horas são?
What was that again?
Que horas são?
I think that was time.
Que horas são?
Sim. O autocarro.
O autocarro.
Sim. 2.
2.
Sim.
Sim, por favor.
Sim, por favor.
Yes, thank you.
Sim. O táxi.
It's possible I might want to climb above the clouds. Those peaks might catch me by surprise.
O táxi.
Sim. WC Homens.
And obviously Brazilian is the one that's normal, huh? Okay, what was that?
WC.
Oh, yeah, WC.
Homens. WC. Homens.
Sim. Onde fica a casa de banho?
Onde fica
Where's
a
the
casa
toilet?
de banho?
Sim. Importa-se de repetir, por favor?
Importa-se de repetir, por favor?
Sim. O mapa.
O mapa.
Sim. O hotel.
O hotel.
Sim.
De nada.
De nada is, I guess, this one.
De nada.
Sim. A estação de comboios.
A estação de comboios.
Sing?
Sim. O autocarro.
O autocarro.
Sim. Não.
Oh, is that what you're hearing as see or seem? You're hearing it as sing?
Não.
Sim. Esquerda.
I guess that's that.
Onde fica
No, that's not.
banco?
No, that's the left.
No.
Left. Esquerda is left.
Esquerda.
Esquerda.
Sim. Onde fica o banco?
That's that one.
Onde fica
Where's the
o
bank?
banco?
Sim. 2 cervejas, por favor.
Two
2
beers?
cervejas, por favor.
Sim. O carro.
O
Definitely the
carro.
car.
Sim.
Well, that's a valley. Why do I even bother with this map? Let me see if I can find some more information. Well, let me finish the quiz first.
Parabéns.
Okay, now let me find out where the heck we are. What is this valley? The Canyon Amolafaca. Santa Catarina seems to be. Is that the river or the province or whatever state? Well, no, the river. There's a river Arroyo Sagredo around here. I don't know if it's this one. Well, now the clouds have gotten in the way. Sharpened knife. St. Catherine is the state. Okay. Parc National de Serra Geral. And then there's Reserva Biológica Estadual do Aguai. And I'm not pronouncing that. I mean, clearly the U-Talk has not improved my pronunciation of any of this. You talk, not me talk. I do let them do most of the talking. Well, there's terrain mesh going on here. I say very well? Gosh. Well, that was a shot in the dark, if you will. Pure luck. They are photo scenery textures, but they're not the sharpest. You can see they're a little bit blurry. And there's probably supposed to be more trees here than we've got. Look, I mean, it really looks like it ought to be covered in trees. Well, this isn't like the Amazon or anything yet. Maybe they've been chopping them down, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think some of that green texture is definitely tree. And there's probably more trees there. I don't know, I mean, it's a canyon, but yeah, I mean, up ahead it's looking a little bit sad. It definitely feels like there ought to be more trees there. This is the new update, yeah, but remember, in Flight Sim 2024, the update information streams, so if they have a server problem, we might not get the good stuff for all I know. Also, considering our location, they probably focused a lot on the cities, not so much in the middle, so we'll see how it is in the other cities. But this is the middle area where they probably didn't do much work. Okay, let me continue with the Portuguese. Or should we do some trivia? I don't know. Might not be fair if somebody from Brazil is in chat to have Brazil trivia, but speaking game might actually have to speak. Let's not do that. Let's see. Oh, you want trivia? Well, so here's the thing. I told ChatGPT to give me 50 trivia questions about Brazil. And so we are going to go through the 50 trivia questions. If you can demonstrate that ChatGPT was wrong about the answer, then you get 5 points. Otherwise you get 1 point, and I'll keep track of points. Whoever has the most points gets to decide where I fly next time I do a stream on YouTube with Flight Sim. So that is the deal. Alright, so I can't stop you from using the web, but that probably slows you down. So, who was the first emperor of Brazil? ChatGPT trivia. I'll hide the you talk right there for now. Who was the first emperor of Brazil? Yes, apparently, satellite. Yes, a couple of them. It's a big country, you know. Or empire. Dom Pedro the First. Lucas could probably have gotten that, but decided not to. All right, Pekka gets a point. That's what ChatGPT said. I did verify some of these, not all of them. Okay. The easiest question we can possibly ask about Brazil. What is the largest river in Brazil? There will be harder ones. We had some wind turbines back there. Nobody's gonna answer that one because it's too easy. It's beneath all of you. Seems that way. Okay. Apparently that's too easy a question for anybody to be worth. The Amazon would be correct. Okay, Pekka gets a point, I guess. Did you actually have to look it up? Okay. Might be tricky. Might even be wrong. Let's see. What is Brazil's national dance? It's just Amazon in English. What is Brazil's national dance? You know, there are so many dances, but apparently, yes, samba is correct, according to ChatGPT. Samba is correct. Okay. Well, I mean, considering the topic, I'm just gonna skip this next one. The question was, which country has won the most FIFA World Cups? And of course, we're talking about Brazil, so of course Brazil is the answer. So, I'll change the question. How many FIFA World Cups has Brazil won as of 2024? No, not 10. Five is correct. Lucas finally jumped in for a point. Okay. Let's maybe get some tougher ones. Which famous Brazilian architect designed many of Brasilia's buildings? Which famous Brazilian architect designed many of Brasilia's buildings? Oscar Niemeyer is correct. Lucas gets that one. I don't know about Roberto Burle Marx. You wrote it correctly as far as I know. Who is Roberto Burle Marx? Landscape architect. Yeah, well, landscape architect did parks and gardens, but not buildings. Oh, you just found the name funny. Okay. Alright. Next one. In what year did Brazil declare independence from Portugal? Fairly basic. In what year did Brazil declare independence from Portugal? (1822) is correct. Pekka got that. Pekka beat Lucas there. Alright. What is the largest city in Brazil by population? We are headed towards it, in fact. No, not Rio. It's getting a little bit too cold for the oil. San Paulo. Well, San Paulo I'll accept. It gave Sao Paulo, which is St. Paul, yes. So, either way is fine. Okay, but it's Sao Paulo. This one is highly debatable, so we'll skip it. But ChatGPT had, which city is famous for its massive carnival celebration? Well, it said Rio, but pretty much everybody's going to have a carnival celebration, right? So, I'm also going to skip because I sort of already gave the answer. What is the official language of Brazil? We'll pass on that one. Who is Brazil's all-time top goal scorer in World Cup history? Oh, so easy, but... Who is Brazil's all-time top goal scorer in World Cup? I think I'm tending to the right a bit, so I'll use some elevator trim from now on. No, unless ChatGPT was wrong, not Ronaldo. Pele is what ChatGPT had. I did not independently verify it. If you can prove that it's not Pele, I will give you 5 points. But right now, Pekka's got 4 and Lucas has 4. Okay, this may be a difficult one. What does the green color in the Brazilian flag represent? Ronaldo has 3 more? Okay, let me double check. Maybe because ChatGPT has outdated information or something. You are correct. Ronaldo has 15 and Pele has 12, so... Alright, no point for Lucas. Pekka gets the mother load for correcting ChatGPT. Now Lucas will really have to jump on them to compete. The forest, yeah. Well, the lush forests, the rainforests. ChatGPT said the lush forests. It's the Imperial House. Do you have proof that it's the Imperial House? But I mean, why would they have the Imperial House when they got rid of the Imperial House, though? Let's see. Green in Brazilian flag. Represent. Let's see. It is also historically linked to the House of Braganza. But it's sort of both. So I'll give you. Neither is necessarily wrong, but I'll give you guys both a point. Yeah, 1 point each, yeah. Because different sources say, but it's clear that it had something to do with the house, the Imperial House. So, yeah. Okay, what is Brazil's largest export product? This could be wrong too, we'll see. I'll double check right now. That seems to be right. Close call though. Soy. It is soybeans. Lucas gets a point. Because Pekka got that 5-pointer, it's 10-5 right now. Okay. What is the name of Brazil's space agency? What is the name of Brazil's space agency? Yes. ChatGPT actually decided to make that one of the trivia questions. Very good for our streams. Give us more space-related things. It does have one. In fact, I featured the VLM rocket and other stuff in... Well, they've tried to have rockets, let's put it that way. But I featured the rocket designs from Brazil before. That's correct, Lucas has it. Agência Espacial Brasileira. Don't know how to get the possessive of Brazil there, but alright. That is correct. Next. Up. Well, who was Brazil's first female president? That's a cloud cover. Who was Brazil's first female president? Some sprays of rain occasionally. Dilma Rousseff is correct. Okay. What is the highest mountain in Brazil? What is the highest mountain in Brazil? Pico da Neblina. That is correct. Which Brazilian state is the largest by area? Which Brazilian state is the largest by area? Pekka got that one first. Keep in mind, sometimes if there's like chat lag of some kind, things might get out of order, but as far as I know, Pekka got that. Amazonas is correct. Lucas got that one. Okay. What is the name of the Brazilian martial art that combines dance and combat? What is the name of the Brazilian martial art that combines dance and combat? Capoeira is what I got from ChatGPT, correct? Hopefully you're not looking up ChatGPT, are you? There's gotta be one, but you corrected ChatGPT once, so hopefully not. Okay. Which Brazilian F1 driver won 3 world championships before his tragic death? Which Brazilian F1 driver won 3 world championships before his tragic death? You're Googling. Well, that's a step up from ChatGPT anyway. I said I can't verify whether people are or aren't using the internet, so, you know, I can't do anything about that. Ayrton Senna is correct. I didn't specify that you had to give both first and last names, so. Okay, scroll up. Which treaty divided South America between Spain and Portugal, influencing Brazil's borders? When they created the treaty between Spain and Portugal to divide South America, what was that treaty called? Finally at the coast. Capital of Santa Catarina? That's Pauhosa? Is it? Or Florianopolis? I suppose it's Florianopolis. Double check. Yeah, it's Florianopolis. Florianopolis, population 7.61 million. We do have a point of interest there, so let's descend a bit. Oh, the question again? Yes, let's go back to that. Which treaty divided South America between Spain and Portugal, influencing Brazil's borders? Senna, you got right, yes. We've moved on to the next question about the treaty that divided South America. Even American school students learn about it. Treaty of Tordesillas is correct. Lucas gets that one. various ways of spelling that. What was the capital of Brazil before Brasilia? What was the capital of Brazil before Brasilia? German students don't. Well, that's shocking. Important European history. Well, and world history. Rio. Yes, Lucas got that. Rio de Janeiro was the capital. So currently, point-wise, Pekka has 14, Lucas has 9. Which famous waterfall is shared between Brazil and Argentina? Which famous waterfall is shared between Brazil and Argentina? Iguazu Falls is correct. What popular Brazilian dish is made of black beans and pork? Brazilian dish made of black beans and pork. Feijoada. So how do you is the J Y sound, H sound? How does the J in that pronounced? I'm guessing it's not feijoada. So feijoada. But yes, that's correct. What is the name of Brazil's biggest football stadium? Second to last time. Okay. Feijoada, I think. Feijoada is probably that one. Or is it feijoada? I don't know. Okay. What is the name of Brazil's biggest football stadium? Maracana Stadium is correct. I think I got that one. Swooped in. Which large island in the Amazon River is the biggest river island in the world? Which large island in the Amazon River is the biggest river island in the world? Marajo. I seriously need to know whether the J is a hard J or not, but yes, that's correct. Let me just get a pronunciation thingy.
These named Brazil national debt.
Okay, I don't trust that one. Yeah. Let me just check out what I call this body of water here. This is like Florianopolis Bay, but I don't have a name for it right now. Sure seems choppy around here too. Now we have trees. But yeah, it's getting a little bit choppy. Oh, Flight Sim 2024. Well, the airport's over there. Let's buzz the airport. Jockey? Oh, so it's Miraggio. J, so it's a hard J, okay. Feijoada and Miraggio. This is an interesting town here. Sort of a block. Oh, that's X'd out, that runway. Do they not use this airport? Apparently not. Carianos, this particular area is. And that up ahead is Florianopolis. Heard the engine sound change a little bit. Well, I can. I'll check my fuel legitimately. Let me do that. $60 gallons, and I don't know if I can use that much over there. So, okay. So yes, Florianopolis. And the bridge here is one of the sites. Yeah, this is one of the points of interest, the bridge. I'm in Brazil, and I'm going from Porto Alegre to Sao Paulo right now. Clueless God, you've had a few issues earlier with Sim Update 1 with stuttering, but just wrapped up a group fight and flight and went smooth. Server load struggling? Maybe. No, the international airport had X's on the runway though. Stick back. Alright. Was that close enough to the bridge? Hopefully. This plane is not the most nimble. On we go to Sao Paulo. So, that away. We'll go along the coast, not the straight line. I don't want to go over water all the way. It's pretty good. Well, it's better than French Guiana was, but... yeah. It's looking pretty good. There were some bits along the way that weren't super spiffy. But it's a big country. So we were doing trivia, and let us continue. Sort of hinted about this in the treasure hunt setup, but what year did Brazil become a republic? In what year did Brazil become a republic? By close to the coast is a city that looks like Dubai. Oh, really? Let's see where that is. $1889, yes. 1889. Is on the up and up. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it better be. It better be. Figure out where that particular city is. Hopefully they've done some sort of a good job on it. Okay, I see where it is. Ooh. It's just past that, really. Too bad they don't bother to have names on this map. Well, right around there somewhere. The fact that this plane was released and like never updated and still nevertheless works is pretty impressive. I mean, it was released for Flight Sim 2020 even. And somehow just sort of works in Flight Sim 2024 too. Okay, which Portuguese explorer is credited with discovering Brazil in 1500? Which Portuguese explorer is credited with discovering Brazil in 1500? Sure, there are probably some native people. CB Cloud? Oh, no, I don't know my clouds very well, so. It's a cloud, alright. I think we should probably go under that one. Pedro Alvarez Cabral is correct. So currently it's 15 points for Pekka, 14 points for Lucas. Well, we sort of covered the next question, so I'll skip it. What is the name of the massive wetlands area located in western Brazil? What is the name of the massive wetlands area located in western Brazil? The swamp. Now, ChatGPT is not going to suggest such a question. Pantanal is correct. Pekka got that one. No, well, Amazon's a rainforest, not a swamp. Anyway. How many countries share a border with Brazil? How many countries share a border with Brazil? Almost the same thing? Oh, it's just basically the word swamp. Come on, people. Count. There's Uruguay, Paraguay, Argentina, Bolivia, Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana counts because it's France and therefore it borders Brazil. 10 is correct. Oops. Now I'm gonna have to check a map, but I think ChatGPT actually got the next one wrong. Yeah. ChatGPT got the next question wrong. But I've caught it, so you guys don't get 5 points for it. The question was, what is the only South American country that does not share a border with Brazil? And ChatGPT said Chile. But I don't see how Ecuador has a border with Brazil. So ChatGPT is wrong. Chile and Ecuador both don't have a border with Brazil. Ecuador? Does Ecuador have a border with Brazil somehow? I'm right? That doesn't. I mean, unless it has some island, right? Ecuador has a few islands here and there, and if some island happens to be, like, just in the right place, then I don't know. But I don't think so. There's no way it could have an island on that side, so. Alright. Next one. What is the name of the iconic mountain with a statue of Christ in Rio de Janeiro? So, Christ the Redeemer statue, what's the name of the mountain? Okay. That's a dark cloud right there. Corcovado is correct. So 17 Pekka, 15 Lucas. I'm gonna skip the next one. Which ocean borders Brazil is a little bit too easy. Alright. Which genre of Brazilian music was popularized internationally by artists like João Gilberto? Which genre of Brazilian music was popularized internationally by artists like João Gilberto? João Gilberto. Okay, so we have this little coast here, and up north is the town that Lucas was talking about. You don't know? There aren't a whole lot, I mean, well, there are a lot of famous kinds of music from Brazil, but are you kidding me, pop? Music, not dance. Yeah, the buildings here aren't wonderful. It was a new form of music. Coolest God, yeah. The question was, which genre of Brazilian music was popularized internationally by artists like João Gilberto? Bossa Nova is correct. Lucas got that one. 17-16 with Pekka ahead. Bossa Nova. Well, what is the national drink of Brazil? What is the national drink of Brazil? Well, I get the feeling there's not gonna be as many Dubai-like buildings over here. But let's take a look. Balneario? I don't know how to pronounce that one. Balneario Camboriú. Nope, that one is a tough one. So these are supposed to be special buildings, but they'll be all generic because they didn't bother to put any points of interest here, but they probably should have. Not Pepsi, not water. Caipirinha is correct. Lucas got it, so Lucas is tied with Pekka. Which Brazilian writer is famous for the novel The Alchemist? Which Brazilian writer is famous for the novel The Alchemist? So yeah, it's not looking a whole lot like Dubai right now. They've put a smattering of little buildings in an attempt, but not much luck here. They totally neglected this one. They might not even have known about it. Paulo Coelho is correct. Yeah, no luck in this area. That is a long way. I hope I have the fuel. I might want to see if there's any place I can stop over quickly before getting there. Let me try and get a range on Sao Paulo. We are 200 nautical miles away from Sao Paulo. We gotta try and climb. There's no points of interest in along the way. Photo? Yeah, no, I saw a photo because I googled it already. I saw it on Wikipedia. I had to find a map to see exactly where it was. So, but yeah, I see, and other people should take a look at it too. It's definitely not being done any justice here. Airport? Which river is this though? This is one you just showed me. Rio Itangi Asu. Itajai Asu. Itajai Asu? Yeah, I saw the airport. Flew over. Near the city Itaja. So, alright. That's the city. Okay. Forward. I guess those fuel flow indicators or fuel pressure indicators are just gonna wiggle all the time. Alright. How is the fuel? $40 gallons. Right now we are climbing. I'm at 5,000 feet, 5,400, and climbing. Yeah, and unfortunately I haven't quite figured out how to switch tanks, because the tanks, you have to switch between them. There isn't an all tank on option. So, whenever I try to switch the tank on this thing, one of the engines tries to die. So, I'm trying not to use the other two tanks. For now. Until I figure that out a bit. I think you have to wobble pump it a bit and then it'll work out, but it's a bit finicky. Okay, next question. What is the most watched TV network in Brazil? Whoa. What is the most watched TV network in Brazil? TV Global is correct. So Lucas tied Pekka again. TV Globo. Which traditional Brazilian dish is made of cheese and cassava flour? Gotta get all the food in. Which traditional Brazilian dish is made of cheese and cassava flour? Again, these are trivia questions that ChatGPT came up with when I asked it to come up with 50 trivia questions about Brazil. The question was, which traditional Brazilian dish is made of cheese and cassava flour? You don't know? Well, unfortunately, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. Pão de queijo. Queijo? P-A-O de and then Q-U-E-I-J-O. We'll just pass on that one. If Lucas doesn't even know, so maybe it's not a good question. Alright. Which sport besides football is very popular in Brazil and has produced world champions like Anderson Silva? I don't think was Anderson Silva actually Brazilian. They're just going to give that as an example. Shouldn't they have picked? I mean, let me just double check. Anderson Silva was Brazilian. Okay, good. Just double checking that ChatGPT wasn't doing something silly. MMA, yes. Mixed martial arts is correct. So Clueless God finally gets one. Okay. Well, the next one has two possible answers. What is the nickname of Sao Paulo due to its financial importance? What is the nickname of Sao Paulo insofar as its financial importance? Gotham City. Well, that's not what it's got here. I'm not entirely sure how these answers actually apply. So yeah, I think we should just dump this question because so it says the land of drizzle. I don't know how the land of drizzle connects at all. It seems like it's more of a comment on the weather. And then the other option was financial capital of Brazil, which is sort of like not much of a nickname. So yeah. Okay. There's some I have skipped. We've basically got sports ones left. Well, no, there's an entertainment one. Which famous Brazilian actress starred in City of God? Which famous Brazilian actress starred in City of God? Which river is this? Oh, this is not really a river. Sort of part of a wider mouth of a river. Rio Palmital is the river up to the west there. You know, but you forgot the name. Oh, well, the actress was Alice Braga. Eventually somebody would look it up. What is the most popular sport in Brazil after football? We'll have to take ChatGPT's word for this. What is the most popular sport in Brazil after football? Apparently not MMA. It'd be tough to have it as the most popular sport. After football. Oh, is there a distinction? Well, it didn't make a distinction there, so it counts that, I suppose. Not Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, no. But I'm not too sure what ChatGPT's metric for this is, so we'll put an asterisk on it. But not football or any derivative. Volleyball is correct. So now Pekka has 18, Lucas has 19, and Cool Scott has 1. And we're on the last question. Which famous Brazilian footballer is known as O Fenomeno? Or O Fenomeno, I suppose. O Fenomeno. Pretty easy. Ronaldo is correct, not Ronaldinho. Ronaldo is correct. Ronaldo Nazario. Technically is what ChatGPT said. cloud. Alright. So, that means Lucas got an even 20, Pekka 18, and Klus got 1. My haircut. What, you looked up Ronaldo or something? That is cloud. We've got cloud here. Yeah. Yeah. There's a number of town names here. I don't know which is the biggest one. Ubatuba, maybe? But up the river a little bit. I don't know, I still can't narrow it down to Joinville. It's Joinville. This isn't Joinville. Joinville is further to the west, but it's basically the big city around here. You know, there's a big city, San Jose dos Pinos. I'm not entirely sure how I render that one. I think we should just land there for a bit. Let's see how that looks. Maybe I won't land, but I want to see how it looks. I don't know, but then we'll have time to get to Sao Paulo. I think I probably have to land anyway for fuel. Joinville, yeah. Clouds. Alright, let's go down. Because otherwise we can't see anything with the clouds. I don't know if we'll be able to see anything at all anyway, but certainly not like this. Out of fuel, not exactly, but we've got 25 gallons in the tank that I'm using. Eventually, but probably not today, Patrick. I'll continue tomorrow to Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. I started in the south of Brazil and I'm just flying north. I've also got a treasure hunt idea. So, among the little plans that I had, I decided to ask ChatGPT to construct a treasure hunt. And I asked it, what kind of treasures could we find in Brazil? And so it came up with a hypothetical lost treasure of Emperor Pedro II. So the story setup it had was, when Emperor Pedro II was overthrown in 1889, he was exiled to Europe, but he or some loyalists hid some of the wealth, and therefore we have clues to find it. And it starts us off at Petropolis in Brazil. Petropolis is on the outskirts of Rio de Janeiro. So once we get to Rio de Janeiro, I'll proceed with this treasure hunt that ChatGPT came up with. And I asked it for 5 locations for the treasure hunt. Those locations being in the area of our World Update 19, which means Brazil, Guyana, French Guiana, and Suriname. And it will have really horrible clues at each location to tell us which the next location will be. This is where an ILS would be handy. Oh yeah, well no, we obviously don't have that in this plane. So I'm going to just use the little nav map, which is sort of like a GPS. In other words, I'm gonna cheat. But we would like to see the ground. I don't know if these clouds are gonna let me. Oh, Rio is your city. So tomorrow I'll try to go up there. For today, I started at Porto Alegre and flew over Florianopolis, and we are now, I think, in the state of Parana. I think, right? Yeah. And I'm gonna land at Curitiba. And so we'll pick up at Curitiba next time. It's sort of my fault I picked a really slow plane. But it's a classy plane. And a difficult plane. Yes, I can do VOR. VOR does not help you land though. So it's not the same as an ILS. This is probably pretty dangerous right now. But I don't think the ground is that high, hopefully. Hopefully there's no mountain. I don't think there is. Oh, we just got an increase in speed. Seems pretty flat on the maps. That's going up. I don't even know if this can tune a VOR actually. I mean, it's got a whole other thing. It's got a crystal long wave and short wave. I don't know if that has anything to do with VOR, to be honest. Near the coast, there'll probably be a mountain. This is a very old plane. It's got these frequencies. Band 1. Kilocycles. Is that like an ADF thing? It's a Bendix radio. But those aren't numbers that have anything to do with a VOR, though. – 4,000 feet. We are basically over Parque Nacional Guaracana, or close to it. Oh, I see ground. VOR I've done. I've never done ADF. At that point, I just cheat and use an external map. At that point, I'm done. Well, there are some mountains around here. Thankfully, the clouds don't go all the way down to ground level. Take a look at my oil temp and everything. Which mountain is this? Well, I don't have a name for this mountain, unfortunately. Bit of a shake there. At least it's nice and warm around here. Air temp 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The plane often doesn't like it when it's really cold. Well, you sort of have to pick a different oil grade. That's an option with this. For those who haven't seen this one from Wing 42, it's got this pad here. And So you can configure your passengers and everything in the fuel tanks with that. Do the startup. And then it has the oil grades here. You can do an oil change. Sort of wobbly. Whoa. Somehow the compass ball disappeared. It's there in Flight Sim 2020, but now we've just got a floaty ribbon there. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be, but maybe, I don't know. Seems interesting. Well, here we have a lot of trees. In another canyon, we had a lack of trees. Sad to see they're actually removing NDBs. Ruins your flight plans for old navigation. I forget if it was this plane or the DC-6 that had a whole navigation thing set up. I think it might have been this one. I'll have to check. To suit its old navigation system. The landscape sort of like occasionally deflates. It's interesting how the mesh, it seems like the mesh, instead of like snapping to a different LOD, decides to deflate into or morph into the other LOD. Well, I like the DC-6, obviously. I've been flying that. DC-3, of course, is very common. I mean, the only thing about the DC-3 is it's not, like, special enough. Doesn't really stand out. Everybody does the DC-3. I wish there was a good constellation, preferably one where the engines will randomly catch on fire. Fleets of them. Yeah. I remember watching D-Day commemoration out of Duxford. I'm not personally there, but Das Valdez on Twitch was live streaming the D-Day commemoration out of Duxford. That was fun to watch. It really likes to wobble right now. So, Alfonso Peña International SBCT is where I'm headed. You're making a D-Day group flight going from Oxford, US, using the crossing via Greenland, of course, yeah. How many miles left to SBCT? We're just about lining up with the normal corridor. Made 10 miles. Yeah, doing the Atlantic crossing and everything should be fun with the DC-3s. There's a fog layer. Don't really need to go up. Airport elevation is 2,989 feet, basically 3,000. So we don't need to go down too much either. Oh, is that it? Maybe I need to go down quite a lot. Let's fly over the city and then come around. This thing with its big wing doesn't like to go down that quickly. All VOR, NDB, and blind headings between. 5,000 plus miles total. Don't get lost. I like VOR, yes. And Dead Reckoning. VOR and Dead Reckoning. Runway 15? The wind direction seems to be we would be landing in this direction instead. Runway 33. Right now I'm flying into a headwind. Runway 33 would give me a tailwind right now, as far as I can tell. Though maybe the surface wind is different. Anyway, let's take a look at the city. Well, other planes do seem to be landing runway 15. So maybe, even though the wind right now at this altitude is one way, It'll be better if I go runway 15 and follow them in. I certainly don't want to ram into them. We've had enough of that in reality now. Did it just draw that stream? It's just drawing that thing. That's a little bit late, game. So pin ice. There's also other city names here. Campo Largo. And Curitiba. I think I might need to worry about how the fuel's doing. 10 gallons. Yeah, let's just cut this short and go land. Runway 15 it is. Doesn't seem like there's much wind at all right now down here anyway. I don't know how much unusable fuel there is. Visual landing, of course. Doesn't it look like it's visual? Of course it's visual. Oh, maybe the main part of the city's over there. Seems like it. But those are all generic buildings. Okay, gear down. Let's not do that. No plunging, please. Okay, where is it? I see it. Sorry, I didn't ask for permission or anything. This is not that kind of flight. has something to do with the landing gear. I'm not entirely sure. It might be a misconfiguration because this is in the Flight Sim 2020 plane in 2024, and they just sort of get stuck with that noise. It's like a noise that's supposed to only be there for a bit, but then persists. I'm not sure. But it also is there when I start the plane until I raise the landing gear, so. That is one quickly taxiing plane. Yeah, I know the Pappy lights, but it's an interesting plane to get down anyway. I don't think I can turn that. Let's not do that. Let's wait a bit. It's fine. Uh-oh. You know what? Grass is good. This plane does grass. Alright, so we're here. I didn't actually intend to stop right here, but fuel was suggesting that I should. I don't know about all these vehicles here. Alright, that's good enough. Camera. It still has that sound. Yeah, I don't know. It's something that ends up being stuck. To turn off. Alright, yep. Thanks, Glue Scott. Well, let's get all the stuff there. We probably should top up the oil and everything, but just to go ahead, loading platform, all the things. So we actually have ground crew. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the flight here for now today, and then tomorrow I'll continue. Hello Malone, I'm just wrapping it up. We'll continue this tomorrow from here. And so we are at SBCT, Afonso Pena International, and then I'll fly to Sao Paulo and Rio tomorrow. I started in the south of Brazil at Porto Alegre, and we will continue on up. Oh yes, let's take a look at Teresina because Lucas wanted me to. All right, let's fly something that doesn't make that sound. Main menu. Well, I started in Porto Alegre. So if you wanted to, if you could see the start of the stream, and see what it looks like then. Okay, well, what would be an interesting plane to fly down there? Or up there? Let's get this little C-wing thing. enough fun with that. Okay, so would typing it in actually give me the airport? Apparently not. No, wait. Okay, there is one. It's 2, 3 even. Tambori Airport. I like the sound of that. No, I should be able to take off from that amount. Do they have any... They don't have any point of interest or anything. Yeah. Well, we'll just take a look at the area. Oh, you want SBTE. Okay. Alright, let's see. Obviously in daylight.
Teresina Tower, Dornier, November 67738, ready for
Pointy
departing straight out
wings.
at runway 02.
A little bit more modern. A lot more modern. Oops. Oop, choppy. So, Teresina. Eek, eek, eek. It's a very pointy Dornier. It's got a lot of angles to it. They didn't update the city and the airport? Aw. Yeah. Brazil is big, apparently. This is very not updated, isn't it? These buildings are very generic. Cable stayed bridge. Which thing are you talking about? The plane or the... Plane's amphibious dual engine plane. Let me see what else I can say about it. The Sea Star. Cruise speed 180 knots, which is not bad. Turboprop. There's only 2 that's been made, though, so I don't blame you for not knowing about it. Capacity 12 people. The second bridge was supposed to be a cable stayed bridge. A lot of bridges here. They've done other stadiums, but not that one. Turboprop. But again, it's more of a prototype thing than a production plane. But they're still working on it. but they've been working on it for a very long time. Composed of fiberglass composite material, the fuselages. So, which river is this? Mara, is it? No, wait a minute. Not Mara. Oh, it took away from me. It keeps getting rid of the name when I try to zoom in. Parnaíba. Parnaíba River? It is a weird plane. It is the default plane. I don't know which tier, like whether it's a standard, deluxe, or premium or whatever. Oh no, that is its maximum speed apparently. That is its do not go beyond speed right there. What's up with that part of the river right there? Oh, I guess it has an island in it. A little bit fuzzy. Airport's there. Roundabout. And sorta downtown over here. Okay, well, I might as well land this. I don't remember having landed it before. There are some 2D buildings. Some of them are trying to be 3D. You know, there's a lot of 3D buildings. But a lot of them are generic. This is not going to be a pretty landing. This has got to be a rushed landing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It really didn't like that. X on that one. Okay, I don't know why it's giving me arrows. I didn't even tell it where I was gonna go, but... Alright, anyway, that was this particular area, Teresina. So apparently not satisfactory. This is an amphibious plane, yeah. So it can go in water as well. Just retract the landing gear and it's water safe, apparently. I don't see any taxiway down there, so I think I should just turn around right now. Alright, well, as I taxi around here and get back to parking, I'll just wrap it up. So, with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys then.